I have a great appreciation for silence, quietude, stillness. I find it almost difficult to describe it as meditation, mostly because it seems that meditation requires doing something, even if it's a simple thing like repeating a mantra or staring at a candle or counting one's breath. To me, the possibility afforded by that simple stillness in which we're not actually asked to do anything, that opens a particular doorway. It can be a little subtle, but when we're asking ourselves to do something as opposed to not asking anything at all, it opens up this faculty of judgment in which we then begin to parse our experience into whether I did it right or did it wrong or did it well or didn't do it well. And one of the ways I'm most in love with describing it is that it becomes possible to just look past it. That judging faculty inside us is one that's so often has this quality of being almost automatic. It comes up whether we really consciously invite it or not. Perhaps it's just a really old habit that's been ground into us for probably long before we could even remember making a choice like that. But whatever it is, whatever comes up in that way, if we're not actually asking ourselves to do anything in particular, then there's a part of our mind that can connect to the experience of there being no particular reason to need to judge it. And that's when we have this opportunity to overlook it or to look past it. And when we look past that faculty of judgment, what we tend to find, or at least we have the opportunity that opens up to us, then to simply not have to go down that road, not go down those machinations. And if there's no reason to do that, no need to do that, then something exceptionally quiet, exceptionally peaceful has an opportunity to enter and to be experienced directly, even if it's just for a moment. There's something exquisitely gentle about that to me. And it's one of the things that I think I prize most of all about it, really. That there is a sort of gentleness in it that is very much the opposite of that strident, judging tone that most of us are familiar with and sort of live with in our minds on a regular daily basis. It's also something then that in that gentleness seems naturally quite peaceful. And it sort of has this default setting then of being something that's, if it's gentle, it's kind of naturally simple, loving, doesn't shout much at all. And so it is so very peaceful. And it's the kind of place from which then, if we can look upon the world, this busy, bright, occasionally quite noisy world, but look upon it from that place, then we have the opportunity to bring to all of that noise something that is in fact centered, peaceful, gentle, kind. Not because we need to fix that world out there. I mean, that might be a secondary effect. But having a little quietude to me is never an act of distancing from that world, even though it can be nice to take a break from it. But the purpose isn't to get rid of that busy world out there. The purpose becomes more like meeting it, but meeting it from a different place, meeting it from ground that is, in fact, more peaceful. So that when we do meet that busy world out there, we have an opportunity to make, frankly, different choices. And that is very much grounded in the idea that then that would help us navigate that world more effectively. So there is this sort of beautiful way in which it's like transcending that world, but also meeting it as fully as one possibly can. It's not an act of dissociation or avoidance, quite the opposite. It just gives us a different ground to stand upon so that we can meet what is in front of our noses and make whatever choices we're going to make that the world calls upon us for, and that the world may even seem to demand of us. We're going to have to make some kind of choices. The world will ask for our participation one way or another. And it seems like the only real choice that we have left then is what ground will we stand upon as we meet it? And so if we can connect to this, we have an opportunity to meet what's in front of our noses from that place. And the more peaceful ground that we're standing on, it's so very likely that we're likely to make more effective choices about whatever is going on inside of us and in what's going on seemingly out there.
And hey, if this is something that you found useful, I hope you'll do those things like, subscribe if you haven't already. Please leave me a comment and tell me how these ideas have played out in your own life. And don't hesitate to reach out. There are free Zoom sessions. There's one-on-one sessions for those who want them. There's retreats that are coming up. And when we go together in things like that, then surely it contributes to the rising tide that lifts all boats. Here's walking in spirit, my friends. Peace be with you.